Hello, my name is David Mello. I'm the Supervisor of Children's Services here at the Fall River Public Library. And it's that time of year again when the ghosts and ghoulies and goblins come out of their hiding places because Halloween is right around the corner. And to get into the spirit of Halloween, I've got some Halloween stories I'd like to share with you. And we have a special guest who's listening to our Halloween stories as well. You're not the only listeners. I have my friend Rupert over here. Say hello to the audience, Rupert. Yes, yes. I know you're anxious to hear some Halloween stories, aren't you? I know you are. And our first one is a wonderful one. And to get the book, I need Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones, are you there? Do you have our first story? Ah, thank you, Mr. Bones. Thank you very much. And our first story is Ghosts in the House. Ghosts in the House by Kazuno Koara. Once there was a little girl who went to live in a big old house at the edge of the town. It was a splendid place, but there was a problem. The house was haunted. But the girl wasn't just a girl. She was a witch. She knew how to catch ghosts. How lovely, she said. I hope there are some more. And she's doing a good job catching those ghosts. And there were lots more ghosts for her to catch. She continued until she had every single ghost caught, all the ghosts in the house. Then she went to the kitchen and put them all inside the washing machine. When they were clean, she hung them on the clothesline. It was fine weather for drying. After drying most of them became nice curtains. Why, they do look very nice hanging in the windows, don't they? One of them made a good tablecloth. They were all very useful. The little witch began to feel very tired after her hard day of work. She knew just what to do with the last two ghosts. I wonder what she's going to do with them. Do you have any ideas? Let's find out. And they all lived happily ever after. And that is Ghosts in the House. Rupert, what did you think of that story? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad. Would you like to hear another one?
Yeah.
I think Mr. Bones has another one for us. Mr. Bones, do we have our next story? Ah, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Bones. Our next story is Pop-Up Haunted House. Get yourself ready for some spooky specters to come popping out at you. A seriously spooky pop-up book. Wow, look at that. The haunted house comes alive at night because ghosts and spooks love twilight. They're in the windows, behind the doors, climbing the stairs, and under the floors. Oh, that is indeed a haunted house. I see some ghosts and vampires and witches in the windows. Why, there's a great big bat flying by. What a spooky place. Watch out for werewolf. He's really hairy. In the dark hallway looking scary. Green ghoul hides behind the stairs. Zombies are coming. Help! I'm scared. That is indeed a ferocious werewolf. I wonder if he can howl. Oh! Out in the garden, the ghosts like to play, only by night and never by day. Their favorite game is hide and go seek. When they are found, they let out a shriek. And look at them playing hide and seek in the graveyard. What a spooky place to play hide and seek, wouldn't you think? This wicked witch has a hairy nose and warts that are bigger than her toes. And now, she says, it's potion time with eyeballs, bones, and green slime. I think I will pass on that potion. Down in the dungeon, the bats hang out. In the darkness, they fly about. Mr. Vampire wakes up at night. Better watch out, for he may just bite. And that is The Haunted House, a seriously spooky pop-up book. That was quite a scary little read, wasn't it? What do you think, Rupert? Oh, you found that scary too? Would you like another one? I think I have just the book. Mr. Bones, do we have another story? I'm not afraid of this haunted house. Thank you, Mr. Bones. By Laurie Friedman. I'm Simon Lester, Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house. A fortune teller says, "Come inside." Her crystal ball says, "You can't hide." My friends are scared of what they'll see, but I just tell them, "Follow me." I'm Simon Lester Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house. I'm not afraid of the witch at the door. I'm not afraid of the creaky floor. When a ghost swoops down and hollers, "Boo!" I shout back, "I'm not scared of you." I'm not afraid at the vampire's feast. I can handle these blood-sucking beasts. I bare my neck and face my fate. I help myself to a dinner plate. I'm Simon Lester Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house. I'm not afraid of the screaming ghoul. I tell him that his tunes sound cool. The bloody werewolf makes me laugh. I point him to the nearest bath. I'm not afraid of the goblin in bed who's snacking on spiders that hang overhead. My friends start running left and right, but I reach up and take a bite. I'm Simon Lester Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house. In the graveyard, by the light of the moon, a skeleton hums an ominous tune. My friends start screaming when he moans, but I shake hands with that old bag of bones. I'm Simon Lester Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house. I'm not afraid when a wedding takes place and Frankenstein's bride can't find her face. My friends all hide, and I just smile and cheer the couple down the aisle. At the reception, I try blood and brains. For dessert, I sampled guts and veins. When a one-eyed monster pops out of the cake and says, "Who wants to rattle and shake?" My friends look like they'll wet their pants, but I grab her arm and I start to dance. I'm Simon Lester Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house. In the distance, I see something cool, the treacherous tower and the vampire's pool. My friends all scream, "Come on, let's run!" But I march inside. This looks like fun. There's nothing here that scares me at all. Not the rows of coffins that line the wall, not the pool of blood that makes me grin. If I had a suit, I'd dive right in. I'm not afraid when the room goes black. Not a sliver of light peeks through the crack. But I'm not scared. Oh, no, not me. Pitch black is my favorite place to be. I'm not even scared of the moving floor. My friends cry, "We can't take any more." I laugh as they tremble and pitch a fit. There's nothing here that scares me a bit. Outside, my friends collapse in fear, but I can't wait to come back next year. I raise my hands up to the sky and cry out loud, "I'm one brave guy. I'm Simon Lester Henry Strauss, and I'm not afraid of this haunted house." Eek! A mouse! And that's I'm not afraid of this haunted house. How did you like that last story, Rupert? Oh, you were scared by the mouse too. Well, our next story is a much milder Halloween story. I think you'll like this one as well. Mr. Bones, do you have our last story? Thank you, Mr. Bones, very much. This story is called Halloween Surprise. It's about a little girl who has a problem that a lot of children have around Halloween time. What costume shall they wear on Halloween? And now, Halloween Surprise by Corinne DeMas. Halloween was almost here. Lily wanted to make her own costume to go trick-or-treating. But she couldn't decide what she should be. What do you think? She asked Fluff and Frisky. How about a ghost? Lily found an old white sheet and cut holes so she could look out. Boo! But it was too scary. How about a pirate? Lily tied a bandana around her head and an eye patch over one eye. She drew a black mustache on her face. Oh, too mean. How about a pumpkin? Lily cut out a cardboard pumpkin and painted it all orange. She tried to put it on. It was too clumsy. How about a ballerina? Lily put on her ballet slippers and her pink tutu from dance class. Too flouncy. How about a gypsy? Lily put on a flowered shawl and big hoop earrings. Too jangly. How about a princess? Lily made a crown of gold paper. She put on a long dress and lots of pretend jewels. Too glittery. How about a robot? Lily covered a big box with tin foil. She cut holes for her head and her arms and her legs. Too bulky. Lily didn't have much time left. What was she going to do? She had to find a costume for Halloween. Lily looked at Fluff and Frisky. Then she knew just what she wanted to do. Do you have any ideas what she's going to do? Lily put on her white tights and her hooded sweatshirt. She cut 2 triangles out of paper and taped them on the hood. She found a rope and attached it to her tights. She painted her face. "Let's go," she called to Fluff and Frisky. They ran out the back door and around the side of the house. Ooh, I wonder what she decided to be. Do you know, Rupert? And rang the bell at the door. Daddy opened the door. "Who's here?" he asked. "Shall we open the door? Shall we open it, Rupert?" Okay. Let's find out what she decided to be. "Meow," said Lily. "Trick or treat." "It's the 3 little kittens," said Daddy. "What a surprise! I thought we had only 2. Since there's just 1 trick-or-treat bag, I guess it's for all 3 of you." And he filled Lily's trick-or-treat bag all up. "Meow, meow," said Lily. That's how kitties say, "Happy Halloween." Now, what did you think of our stories, Rupert? I'm so glad you enjoyed them. And if you enjoyed some of these Halloween stories, you can visit the library and check out our wonderful collection of Halloween stories and other ghostly tales right at the Fall River Public Library. We hope to see you this October. Happy Halloween.